everyone, welcome to my channel, the Fashion Calendar. Please pause what you're doing and subscribe so that way you guys can see daily videos, updates on my actual website. That was my keys, thefashioncalendar.com, and so that way you guys can get to know more of me. But let's get into this. So this is a PJ talk, and I'm in my PJs, and I'm currently wearing a shirt that says sex without consent, ain't nobody got time for that. So remember that, y'all, ain't nobody got time for that. So if you're thinking about having sex without consent, you need to take 2 steps back and say, yo, what's going on with me? Like, my mama didn't raise me to do this, my dad didn't raise me to do well. I don't know about people's parents, but all I can tell you is God did not make you to do that. Guys, this is my first PJ talk, and I'm excited to do this. This is where I come to you with no makeup on, in my PJs. Like, I'm literally, all I have to do now is go brush my teeth and go lay down in bed, like, type of talk. But and I'll do some of these with Troy too when he gets back, but this video is about my baby Troy. So as some of you may know, we have been dating for a super long time, and we're finally engaged. I'm so excited. But he's away on military leave, and I just wanted to have a talk about how much, like, I miss this man. Like, I know some of y'all are gonna be like, well, I really don't care to hear this video, but this is about my lifestyle, and I'm showing y'all like a part of my lifestyle that I don't usually show to people or don't talk about to other people, except for like my mom for advice, because when my mom and my dad started dating, my dad was my mom's only boyfriend, and they started dating when she was like a teenager. Then they got married when she was 20, and then they just celebrated their 30-year anniversary. So I mean, I kind of just told y'all my mom's age, but whatever, she's beautiful, she doesn't look 50. But when they were dating and when they were engaged and a little bit of when they were married, my dad was in the military, so, but like not here in Jamaica. But so she knows like a lot of advice to tell me when I need her to tell me some advice and when I feel lost. So that's who I can literally lay my head on and just ball out. But I wanted y'all to see this part of me because there are other people who are experiencing like their man being away for military leave, or away for college, away for like jail time. I don't know what other reason why someone would be away, but or on vacation. There we go, something happy. But I kind of just want to share this with y'all because I just know like some of y'all need to hear this. So the first part of Troy being away, I literally cried every single day. I cried randomly. I cried when I like opened my phone because he's my screensaver. I cried just to cry. I cried when I came home. I cried because he's not here to eat dinner with, or he's not here to like go somewhere with. I literally didn't cook for the first part of him being away. I barely ate dinner. I barely ate at all. Like, I'd eat late lunches and I still wouldn't even like finish it or anything. And it's not the first time that he's been away, but this is the first time that he's been away since we've been living together. And I literally made like a whole like person next to me, like with pillows, the pillows from my bed. I laid it out like he was there, sprayed some of his cologne on it, and honestly it just made me more sad because I would look and the head that I like, one of the small square pillows was like somewhere else, because I guess I sleep sloppy, but I always wake up in the same position, so I don't know what goes on in the middle of my slumber, but like it's not there, and I'm like, okay, well, it's not him anyway, so don't even be upset. And I literally bawled out all the time. I didn't want to go nowhere. All I wanted to do was like go turn up with some friends, but like even my friends don't have time for me. Like, I guess that's how it is. Like, I don't know, that's another story. But I literally have been so upset, and before this I was not making videos, I was not blogging, I was not doing any of that. I literally said, you know what, I need to be productive and proactive and do something that I genuinely like, and that way I wouldn't think about Troy being gone, or I would be too busy to even think that he's gone unless he was texting me or whatever. I don't know, but I literally just sorry y'all, I had an itch. I literally poured everything that I had of me into blogging, into vlogging, into doing YouTube. Like, I'm really trying here. Like, I have a passion for fashion, I have a passion for beauty, even though I cannot cut crease or do my eyeshadow to save my life. But I figure I just might as well learn with you guys, like how everyone else has been learning with their subscribers. And I have a passion for food, and I have a passion for my life. So I was like, why not share it all with someone? And I actually have like a huge story behind me. Like, every day people probably think like, oh, I have it together, but I really don't. And inside of me, I really don't. And I try my best, but that's another story too. Back to what I was saying about Troy being gone. Like, to only talk to your boyfriend, the person you're talking to, your fiance or your husband, like through text messages once every few hours, like, it's heartbreaking because I don't know anything but him. Like, having him around me, like, we do everything together. Why am I getting so sad now? Like, we do everything together. So for him to be gone, I should have like flattened my hair. For him to be gone for so long, and me not even having the option to converse with someone. I feel like that's why I could talk so much in front of the camera right now. But not having the option to converse with someone that's my best friend. Literally, he is my best friend. My friends, like I said, are always so busy. And I went to college in Miami, so majority of my friends are in Miami, and then now I'm in Tampa. So it's like, and my friends in Tampa have like 2 jobs, or they're just working constantly and they don't have time, or one of them, her boyfriend lives in a different state in Georgia, so it's like she's always going back and forth. So it's like, I don't have a friend that I could say, hey, let's hang out like every single day to take my mind off of it. So Troy is my best friend. Like, we hang out every single day, like every day. Like, there's not a day that I do not see him. There's not a day that I do not speak to him. There's not a day that I may not FaceTime him, except now that he's gone. And he's coming back soon, so I'm so happy. But like, he's my heart, and I feel like my heart is so far away, and I feel bad for saying that, because it's like, I don't want God to feel like I've put Troy in front of him, because that's not the case either. Like, God comes first. God is number one. Troy and I got baptized together. Like, God is number one for us. But I'm talking about my friend now. Like, my fiance, my friend, my future husband, my boyfriend. Like, it hurts to not have him here. And I thought that I share that with you guys, so that way if you feel like you cannot go on, you can. Be proactive and put your negative energy into something positive, because that's what I had to do. So when you do something, okay, I'm getting uncomfortable. You guys have to think about something that you like. Like, what are your likes? What are your dislikes? What is your hobbies? Like, what do you want to be your hobby? What do you want to do with yourself? Like, you guys really have to think about that and actually go and start doing it. Like, you shouldn't have to rely on anyone. And I feel like this lesson is for people that, are single, don't even have anyone, don't even, like, some people, they don't even have friends. Like, go out and start living for you. You don't need to live for anyone else, because at the end of the day, like, when you die on your own. When you were born, you're born on your own. Even if you had a twin, a triplet, a quadruplet, or whatever, you still came out on your own. You didn't come out at the same time, So you have to start living for yourself. And I don't want you to feel like you guys are being selfish because your man is away working hard, or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, you can't just sit there and not do anything. Like, I go to work 9 to 5, literally is my schedule, Monday to Thursday, and then 9 to 4 on Fridays. And when I come home from work, I can't just sit here and just say, okay, now what? What was I doing before Troy? I was living for myself. So that's what I have to continue to do. So that way I'm not just here waiting for him. And it sucks to say that, because I would rather just sit here and wait for him. But then that's time wasted out of my life, and I'm only granted one life, So I knew that I had to pull myself together, because it's also selfish of me to constantly cry on the phone, when I'm talking to Troy, because I'm like, oh my God, I miss you so much. I love you. Like, hurry up and come home. Like, there's nothing he can do, especially being in the Army. He can't go AWOL. So I had to stop being selfish. And I had to start doing things so that way I can converse back with him when he tells me about his day. I can say, oh, after work I worked on 2 videos and I wrote 3 blog posts. And what do you think that I should do with this? How do you think we should do this for our wedding? Like, literally, I have to throw myself into something, or else I would just be depressed. So really what I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I don't want to make this too long. And this video is like all over the place because I get so off topic so fast. But live for yourself, do for yourself, be yourself. If I cannot stress that enough, let me stress it some more. Live for yourself, do for yourself, and be yourself. Because at the end of the day, you don't just have yourself because other people have your back, but you are yourself. And you have to just go out there and be proactive and productive and try to make something of yourself, So that's what I'm trying to do, is make something of myself, do something that I genuinely like to do, and that way I don't have to think about Troy being gone. But when Troy comes back, like, I'm gonna add him in so many videos, it's not even funny. Like, I want y'all to see the love of my life. I do. And I want y'all to see our life together. I want y'all to see my beauty. I want y'all to see my fashion. I want y'all to see my lifestyle. I want y'all to see my food. And I want y'all to, like, visit my website, thefashioncalendar.com, whenever you're feeling down, and just, like, scroll through and just see what's popping. But yeah. So also, just don't be so down. If you constantly cry, yeah, sometimes crying helps. Like, sometimes you just have to let it out. But if you constantly cry, your body's gonna think it's depressed. So you just need to start smiling, like, in the middle of your cry, or just laugh at yourself. Just be like, why am I being such a crybaby right now? Why am I crying? Like, stop and just live. I promise you, your baby's gonna come back. Well, I can't promise you that, because I don't know what type of lifestyle y'all living together, but I know mine is coming back. Let me stop. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked this talk. I mean, it was really all over the place, and I really couldn't help that, because I don't sit down and write any scripts. I just, like, wing it. And maybe I should start writing some scripts, or at least, like, key points, so that way I could, like, tick it off whenever I talked about it and just say, okay, I moved on. I mean, say, move on, Ashley, so I don't, like, talk all over the place. But thank you guys for watching. If some of you guys watched all the way through, thank you even more. And don't forget to thumbs this video up if you like it so I can keep doing them. And don't forget to subscribe. And also check out thefashioncalendar.com. For every 100 subscribers, I'm going to do a $100 giveaway. And that counts for this YouTube as well. So you guys might want to start subscribing for some money or some prizes and money.